Hi, this is Kate, aka Rizzo, letting you know that Saturday, May 3rd, 2025, Elliot and I will be taking part in a charity stream put on by the kind folks at Wanderers Haven in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month. Elliot will be running Rhine by Furtive Shambles with myself and 3 other players. The stream will be starting at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. You can watch on Twitch at twitch.tv/WanderersHaven. So please stop by, donate if you can, and enjoy what I think is going to be a really fun session.
Last time on What's Your Damage?
If you stay for a night and wake up without any harm, you get to choose something from our magic gift chest. These are the prizes from folks who have stayed the night here and not left.
The guy who made the bad muffins is burning some clothes in the kitchen?
Wobbles, with your dream, you find yourself in the middle of a large desert. The sand is all the colors of a sunset beneath your feet. You can see that there is a treasure chest on the other side of the water. Inside, you see this beautiful dagger. This seems like it was fit just for you.
Okay, well, for starters, I want to put about 10 ball bearings under his bottom sheet. I'm going to take the spooky spiders, because those seems like they'll be useful later. And I'm just gonna leave it with the ball bearings.
We're gonna go look for the ghost cat.
Or Severn, can we have the key?
Keys on the desk.
And then that'll be 8 healing, 2 wobbles.
8 maximum. That is a friendship heal.
One day they'll automate our imaginations
What?
and we'll call it AI.
Theater of the mind in my D&D?
For Severn handed me a note. I do not know what's on that note.
Do you like me? Check 1. Yes, no.
One of you is displeased. The one who's eating it is displeased, but it isn't because she's dying. It's because it is just a little bit not good.
I take a nibble.
It's not good.
Why not?
What is my damage?
See, now that's a professional.
With that, we'll cut to the teenlings who are trying to scare...
Team Goof 'em Ups.
Team Goof 'em Ups, who are trying to scare Maribun, who, with your sneak, you know that if you try to scare him, you can probably get him right now.
I think I want to get him a little, but I also want to be kind of obvious about it. So I think what I'm going to do is sneak into the doorway and just kind of peek around to see. The way you described it, it sounded like he was looking away.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to sneak into the doorway and loom much the same way that we loomed in Pavel's doorway. And then I'm just kind of going to go...
As she's clearing her throat, Wei moves the skeleton and try a hip pose, one hand on the hip, the other hand up, just casual.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, you see Maribun. What? Oh.
We're spooky.
Ooh, I am spooked to the max, he says.
We got Pavel good, though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. He says...
Someone put ball bearings in his bed? Hilarious.
Huh. Well, did he do that himself?
Oh.
Who knows? He claims not to have, but you never can tell with that guy.
Somewhere Wobbles smiles.
Yeah, he's a jokester.
Well, so he's distracted, he says.
He's distracted. He was not asleep, but he did say that it was okay for you to tell us what was in the chest.
Oh, well, I'm not certain if it is in there currently. I know that, how do I explain this?
Can we just go look?
Unfortunately, there is a large magic on it, which you can only access it if you've slept in this location. Not the kitchen, of course. That'd be silly talk. However, if you've slept on the premises.
Oh, that won't be a problem.
Oh, yeah. You can certainly take a look if you would like, should you wake up here, he says.
Okay. I guess we'll go to sleep now.
Ugh, boring.
And in Okat's head, she's just gonna go.
Go along with me.
Okay, fine. That was out loud.
But sweet dreams. It seems like your friends are sleeping pretty well. So that's good.
Good.
Oh, hey, by the way, why did you stop working here?
Oh,
Do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Sorry.
He laughs appreciatively at this. He goes, I found that my body wasn't made for it anymore.
I mean, so why are you, trying out people's clothes still?
Valid.
Well, I just hate things being untidy.
Okay, I mean, you do you.
Whatever makes you happy,
Follow your bliss or else, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you just gotta find your Irvine. Everybody's got an Irvine.
You should, get some sleep, too, though. It's pretty late.
Yeah.
Oh, certainly. I tend to sleep during the day.
Okay.
All right.
Nothing weird about that at all. Good night.
No.
Good night, he says, cheerfully.
And I think this time, as Okat goes out, Lily's just gonna use her tail to shut the door as they're leaving.
Nice. Okay, Okat says in head speak. Now what?
Let's see. The chest was in the dining room, right?
So, yeah.
So is the chest still in here?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Let's be sneaky. Okay. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I'll stand lookout.
as I guess she climbs off Okat and just sneaks up to the chest.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see.
Can I roll for looking out?
Sure.
Is that a perception?
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
Oh, the hubris of youth. The hubris of youth. That's a nat 1 on my looking out roll. So have fun, Elliot. Today's a good day to die.
Well, he didn't ask for it either, so
Yeah. It's a safe way to burn a 1, we hope.
We hope.
let's see. So she's just kind of reaching out to it, not touching it, but she's going to try and just eat any magic that might be on the chest itself.
Can do that? Man.
Yeah, maybe
Man.
if it works.
Never letting Wewe talk me out of anything ever again.
Yeah, absolutely. You can attempt this. This would be a 17 charisma.
All right. I'm kind of assuming this is not going to work, and I'm right. It's a 6. So
Boo-doo, boo-doo. There starts to be a huge ringing from it as Pavel immediately starts to get up as he is like, oh, duh, 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 as he runs down, and I think that's when Okak goes,
Run! Belatedly.
I think Lily's just crouching in front of it, poking at it like it's a bug.
This would also wake up the other dreamers.
You don't say.
As Pavel is looking at you, poking at it like a bug, he's like, come on, there was one thing that I asked of you.
Huh? I thought you said we could touch anything we wanted.
And not try to dispel it also. Okay. Well,
To be fair, you weren't very specific about that second point.
Sure. I'm the villain, he says. Mm-hmm.
No, she just raises a hand and she goes,
I don't remember this conversation.
Okay, he
I'm
says.
sorry?
Sure, he says as he takes the chest. He's like, have a good night.
You too.
As he takes it and walks it back to his room.
wait, was that in that conversation? As she's looking at Okot.
I wasn't paying attention.
Well, that's going to make things more difficult.
Yeah. Might actually have to do what we're told. Ugh. Gross. Boring.
So tired of that.
I know.
When the sirens go off, I like to think it Wobbles pops out of the cupboard, daggers first. And then once he realizes what's going on, he looks at like one of his daggers, a little disappointed it's not his dream dagger.
Aww.
And he misses B-Dog.
Yeah.
Aww.
Though it hasn't even been a full day, I guess.
Yeah. But who doesn't miss a doggo when, they've had time with them?
Yeah, the heart wants what the heart wants.
Exactly.
Oh, are they coming out?
I mean, there is a very loud alarm going off, so at the point where we exist within that reality, doors are being opened.
Yeah.
This is more than fair.
Still going off?
Yeah, this is fair.
Did the alarm go off when he fucked off with his box? Did it stop? It stopped.
As soon as he walked off, it stopped. Sorry. Yeah,
Cool.
but it
Yep,
was
no,
going
it's
on.
good.
It was going on during their conversation as well.
Perfect. Sets the scene.
Okot is shuffling back to the communal sleeping room, trying very hard to look innocent and almost certainly failing.
I think Riz is just like lying on the bed because the thing did stop, and she's just staring at the ceiling. And as soon as the door opens, she's like, "What? What did you do?"
Well, I wanted a moment of like the door opening. He's opening it as she's opening it, wearing a skeleton suit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes.
So it's just like, wah, wah.
I probably still have a crepe skeleton stuck in like the front of my dress like a bib.
You get scared because the door slams open as you're about to open it, and then I get scared because there's a skeleton of Luwewe in front of me.
Like throws her hands up.
Sweet gods below.
Oh, I guess you guys heard that, huh?
Everyone for miles heard that.
Set off the smoke alarm.
What?
It's fine. It's no big deal. We put it out.
Any concern?
I don't know.
Nah.
No concern. Good.
I touched this magic box.
Another one.
In her head, Liwei hears, Liwei, be cool.
What? I did.
Oh, his promised gifts from previous adventurers.
Yeah.
Did you get inside it?
No.
Well, Mini Bun said something about an amulet in there, and we kind of thought maybe it was the one from the winter tree. So
Yeah, we just gotta stay the night. We gotta take the amulet back to the tree. Good on you for trying to get us out of here sooner, though.
Just wanted to look.
I mean, yeah, that was totally what we had in mind. Yep.
I hate this place. The sooner we get out of here, the happier I'm gonna be.
Okay, I guess we should go to bed.
I've got a thing for spooky inns now and weird dreams. I'm not liking this new turn of events in my life.
To be fair, I think as Lily like steps past you and into the room, like she's like her tail is just kind of like swishing back and forth behind her as she looks at these beds, somewhat distrustfully.
Distrustfully of the beds?
Yeah, in the sense of like she's also not as keen on being in another weird inn as she's trying to pretend she is.
Yeah, no wonder Verseverin sleeps outside all the time.
Can't tonight. Goddamn rules.
Goddamn rules.
Okay, sorry we woke you guys up.
Yeah, our bad.
Well, I guess it's my turn to watch, huh?
I can take the next watch. You get some more sleep. I'm wired.
Oh, my adrenaline's so pumped, I'm not going to be able to sleep anytime soon.
Okay. Fair enough.
And I think between all of us, we can probably sort out so we all get long rests, I'm assuming.
Mm.
Or Elliot can tell us. I don't know. I was just guessing. Yeah, and then it skips to the morning and we're all good, right? Everything's fine?
Yep. Totally. Everything is good. So we have everybody taking a long rest by spending the night.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okie-doke.
We're back to going back to sleep.
And alternating watches as needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, in this case, I'm just going to give you this little bit of knowledge before we get to the morning. Luwewe and Okot, as you take your long rests, as you go to sleep, what you see is almost the same exact thing that Wobbles saw. However, there is no palm trees, there is no oasis, there is no cavern, there is just emptiness. And in this multicolored sand, in the far, far distance, you see slouching its way towards Lawathletham. Slouching its way towards Okot and Luwewe individually is a rather large humanoid creature made of nothing but broken glass. And then you both wake up.
Okot pats herself down. No damage.
Lily is just like I feel like she's like sleeping with like her arms wrapped around a pillow and her face in it. And just kind of like pops her eyes open and is just sort of staring into the middle distance. Like,
What in the fudge brownie gumdrops was that?
Did you dream about your parents?
No?
Water? Wine?
No.
Water?
There was a glass monster.
Glass.
Yeah, I had a glass monster too.
Broken glass.
Big old
Wait, you did?
broken glass monster. Yeah.
Just like a whole bunch of nothing, and it was just like a big glass guy?
Yeah.
Riz, Wobbles,
Ugh.
glass monsters in your dreams?
No.
No, but B-Dog was there.
A dog?
How's he doing?
Like a bee that's a dog?
No. Like,
That sounds so cute.
no, like his little electric friend from the tree.
Guardian of the tree.
Oh. Well, that sounds nice. I wish I'd had that dream.
Yeah.
It was pretty nice.
Well,
I feel bad saying it because, I mean, even if he got real grumpy, I kind of like Pavel and I feel bad for him and I kind of want to like his inn. But, like, this place is kind of creepy.
This place is terrible. Let's go get our amulet and burn this place to the ground. I mean, let's just leave peacefully.
this place is creepy in all the ways he doesn't want it to be creepy.
I don't need any more God's forsaken wet floor inns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone's on the march. Where's that goddamn box?
Give me my shitty prize and get me out of here.
Pavel.
Oh, good morning. Whoa. Well, it's closer to noon, but good morning, Guten Tag in Goblin. Congratulations, sleepers. Take your prize. As he puts the chest in the center.
And point of order. Do we each get a prize or do we get one collective prize?
Oh, each get a prize.
I just grab the chest. Is it heavy?
The chest is my prize.
Weirdly, no.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Pavel. I do not understand.
Oh, just put your hand in the hole to get in there.
To put the hand in what hole?
There's a hole.
The hole in the center of it that you
just
put your
hit
hand into.
Viseverin, and Riz will just like literally hold up Viseverin hand. Be like, the hole.
I don't understand. Actually, I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm missing the joke.
There's a giant box. There's a hole in it. You stick your hand in and you pull out a prize.
I think he was planning to walk off with the chest.
I open the box that I'm carrying. There's nothing in the box?
Weirdly, as you open the box, nothing is in it. He's like, nope, you just got to put your hand through the box.
Unbelievable.
I did establish this last night, he says.
Put the box. I was just ready to take the box and go. Like, we'll just take everything that's in the box. Good enough.
Support of this.
Fine. Box on the table. Open the box.
I think that's how that works. Yeah.
So now that it's on a table, is there a hole in the box?
Yeah, you still just got to put your hand in the hole.
Yep, hand in the hole.
Step 1, a hole in the box.
Reaching around, grabbing whatever I find.
Roll me a d6.
6.
Hey.
Holy shit. Well,
angered fueled 6.
An anger fueled 6.
Yeah.
As you reach around, as you root around in there.
Thank you. Reach around in the hole.
Yeah. Your hand falls on what feels like a chain with a locket attached to it. As you withdraw it, it appears to be what you were looking for.
Yoink. An old dragonborn word for mine now.
Oh, very good. That's a nice prize. Pavel says.
You sound surprised.
Thanks. Gonna walk away. Is in anyone else wants to try their hand in the box hole?
Yeah.
I mean, we earned it, and then let's get back to the tree.
Okat sticks your hand in the box.
Actually, for Okat, 12. Roll me a d12.
Oh, cool. Okay.
A 12.
12.
Okat, when you reach in there, you feel a wooden square. You feel like a little curly cue of wire, and as you pull it out, you extract a mousetrap that's been used. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okat holds it in front of her and just stares woodenly at it. And then walks away, just holding it out.
I'm staring at Pavel like... What is wrong with you?
She's holding it out.
Yeah, just like she holds it in the flat of her hand to contemplate it, and then her hand does not move as she walks away.
Okay, who else would like to go?
Wobbles would like to go.
Do you jump on there, or do you? I think that'd probably be the easiest way for you to access this.
I want to also put one of those fake spiders in it.
You know what? My friend? Yes, absolutely. As you, do you try to shield it from him, or do you just show him? Okay, so you're trying to pretend that you're not putting in a fake spider in there.
Mm-hmm.
As this happens, Okat comes back and grabs the skeleton mask from where she left it on the table, and she's like, "You know what? I'm taking this too."
We live for pettiness here.
My skeleton mask now.
Wobbles, as you deposit the spider, you know that it is in there. Roll me a d6.
2.
Wobbles, as you put your hand there, you woke up disappointed when the alarm went off. However, your hands wrap around the hilt of what you would know to be a dagger. As you pull it out, it is the one from your dreams.
Guys!
Oh, shit!
Oh, that's very nice, Wobbles.
Ugh.
I dreamt about this.
Maybe, I'm really excited for you, but maybe put that away for right now. Not in front of Okat. We just won't celebrate too loudly. Point in time.
Okat's had a really disappointing morning, and she's a little sensitive right now.
There, Okat, he says, and pats as high as he can reach on her. Probably elbow.
She's still poking at the mousetrap.
Was it a good dream or a bad dream?
I found treasure. I pet a dog. You tell me.
Good dream. I wouldn't keep a dagger from a bad dream.
Does this have any magical properties?
That might be something that you have to investigate, my friend.
Can I investigate that, friend?
make me an Arcana check.
That's 22.
Yeah, this thing is just giving off tons of magical energy. You know that there's probably a strong effect that this has. It's a little bit hard to discern currently, even though you do know.
Even with the 22?
Even with the 22. However, what I will give you with this is, as you examine it, you know that this is a very ancient style of blade that you've seen in your books. This is a blade from a culture that that has gone into hiding, called the Balabayan, who are reputed to have had excellent weaponry.
Can you give me a spelling of that? Because I can't just Gustus Goldhammer flub it the rest of this campaign.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Balabayan.
Softer on the A's, but yeah, that's basically it. Balabayan.
Suspiciously like Babylonian.
Suspicious, one would think. But yes, you can tell that this is an ancient artifact.
Nice.
As Pavel goes, oh, very nice. Who would like to go next?
It's got to be at least a +1, I'd think.
Pavel goes, one would have to assume. And he gives you a wink.
+1 like another dip in the box.
Yeah, what else?
Can I have it? Can I have it, please? The dip in the box, please. Is it a magic mousetrap? Is it an ancient mousetrap? It's just a fucking mousetrap.
Oh, Wobbles is getting nervous at her wanting another thing in case she grabs a spider.
Oh no! Hoisted on my friend has been hoisted on my petard.
You know what? That's a chance I'm willing to take as a player.
Who would like to go next?
Go for it, Luwewe.
Lily is like kind of dancing in place a little. Like she's looking curiously at the box, but she's not moving toward
Oh,
it.
okay. Then Riz will go.
Okay, Riz, roll me a d6.
Okie dokie. That is a 2.
With a 2, you do feel a finery. You can feel immediately, since if you knew that the wrapping paper was gold, I think you would know the quality of this item. As you withdraw it, it is a beautiful cloak, colors that complement your purple hair.
Oh. Wow. That's nice. Okay. She just quickly fold it up and tuck it away and then grin at Okot.
It's gonna go outside. She can't handle this, and she doesn't want to shit in everyone's Cheerios.
Did you dream about that fabric?
No. I don't think so.
I would say that this fabric is probably some of the fabric that you saw in your dream.
Okay. Oh, wait, actually, maybe I did.
Good dream.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good dream. Huh.
Good.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to investigate that later. And Wobbles, I can investigate your dagger later if you like.
I mean, I did a pretty good job myself, but I'll appreciate any help you can give me.
Sure. Happy to help, buddy. Anytime.
Same.
Luwewe, you gonna take a stab at it?
No. I don't want to be a cheater.
I don't understand. How would you be cheating?
We won. He told us we stay the night. We reach into the box and get daggers or garbage.
Well, let's just ask
No,
the purveyor of the game, Pavel, is she a cheater? If she tries to take something.
That's up to her to decide, you know? He shrugs his shoulders.
Do you want something from the box? You've earned a go.
Well, they weren't really here, right? The fortunate few?
No, it was the fortunate too.
That's okay. I'll come back and do it properly one day.
Perseverance shuts the box. Okay, we're done here then. Let's wrap this up.
Pavel?
Yes.
What? Okay, look, I like the decorations and everything. Like, I think that's fun. But why don't you just mark it on the real ghost?
What?
The what? Dun dun dun.
Like the cat. You just tell people you have a ghost cat, and then you can come here and like play with her.
What? He says as alarm is starting to spread across his face.
The ghost kitty. You said the place is haunted.
Yeah, I did see a ghost cat too.
Ask Maribun. He knows.
What? No, we're not actually.
No, Maribun knows. He says she won't let you have another cat.
Maribun, how do you know that name?
He's the guy who works in the kitchen who made us the muffins.
He died in a kitchen fire.
Was he trying to dry clothes in an oven?
What?
Is that how he died? Drying clothes in an oven?
That's very specific, he says.
No, because he was drying clothes in the oven last night.
What?
Look, and then she's just gonna go walk into the fucking kitchen and grab the clothes off the table.
As she tries to grab the clothes, her hands go through it.
Wait, Perseverance! You see these, right?
I don't know. Do I see those?
You didn't see Maribun with Luwewe, right? You two never saw him together?
I heard if there was anything that was talked about, but I didn't look through the peephole. So
yeah, you don't see.
I made some assumptions that we had heard her describe. I made some assumptions that we had heard her describing the stuff that she saw, but I might not have. I may have metagamed.
Yeah, no, you don't see what she's referring to. And when Pavel went in there, he didn't actually address Maribun at all.
Knew it.
I don't see what you're talking about.
The pile of the clothes, the Hetra clothes that they left they're right here.
I don't see any clothes.
We had some, but they were wet and I just threw them out. That oven is tricky.
Do I see the clothes since we both got muffins from him?
You do, yes.
I want to investigate this pile of ghost clothes.
Okay, hit me with an investigation. What are you trying to learn?
What are ghost clothes? I don't know. Whatever I can. That's a 21.
Okay, with your investigation, I think you would call back to what your knowledge of ghosts can be. If a sudden terrible fate befalls them and they don't move back onto the wheel, they can be stuck doing the everyday stuff that they had done in life.
So for clothes that's sitting on a table wet?
They're actually dry.
Now this is interesting.
For Maribun, it would have been the process of doing the laundry and all the stuff that he did here back in the day, which includes the clothes that he touched.
I'm going to try stabbing this pile of clothes with my nice, fresh Balabayan dagger.
As you do, it passes through, and you can see that as you actually interact with it, you can see it, and when you interact with it, it just goes through. What Perseverance and Pavel would see is that Wobbles just randomly started to,
stab the air.
Yeah.
I look at Luwewe and I say, I see him too.
Okay, you see it, I see it, me, you, and Okat. I'll talk to him, but you don't. Okay. I guess you got two ghosts.
He says as he sits down.
At this point, Okat bursts back in through the doors and goes, "You guys, I think it's a metaphor."
What's a metaphor?
The mousetrap. It's a I had it.
Yeah, hun.
Hey,
Hun, we're on to something else now. Apparently, Maribun is the ghost.
That
you
tracks.
talked to him, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah. No, we
Okay.
had a whole conversation. He was drying clothes in an oven.
Oh my god.
Pavel just looks at you, Persephone, and goes like, right?
I can't believe you don't know your own inn is haunted and you're pretending to make it haunted.
Okay.
Look, it's a good thing because now it's really haunted, right?
Was he happy?
Oh yeah.
Pretty at peace.
Oh, good.
Like we asked him why he kept saying he didn't work here anymore, and he said, "Well, you do what you love."
All right then.
Well, I wonder if he went around putting ball bearings in people's beds.
One of those kinds of ghosts. Leave spiders everywhere.
That's too funny. Roll me a deception check or a performance check with advantage on that. That's too funny.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, poor Wobbles.
That's a 8 with advantage.
Oh, jeez.
So it really was the ghost did the ball bearings and the spiders.
Yeah, as Pavel goes,
Okay, I will back up what they're all saying, but in a slightly less insane way.
Appreciate your is. Never change.
Yeah, because when when these two were gallivanting about last night, I was staying up. And I heard some footsteps outside the door and it seemed like someone leaned on the door and I pushed it out and there was this dude there and he said, "Oh, sorry to bother you. I just wanted to make sure you guys were having a good night." He and I had a little chat. He said he was Maribun and or his friends called him
moribund.
Moribund. And, said sorry again for disturbing you and continued on his merry little way back to the kitchen.
He seemed okay to you?
He seemed fine because I at no point realized it was a ghost, which kind of, cleric kind of goes undead thing, kind of goes with the territory for Severin. Kind of the thing.
He wasn't a threat. He's not a malevolent undead force.
But he seemed normal.
Yeah, a ghost isn't inherently a bad thing.
It was late. You were tired.
Also true.
If he tried to kill us and you didn't see him, I'd take issue with you and your demon god.
But he was very nice, very magnanimous.
We're polite.
Lovely person. Polite, yes, very polite.
That's delightful. Really.
Yeah.
And I mean, the cat was pretty too.
Yeah.
What?
So, here's the thing, my friend. You have a legitimately haunted house.
At least 2 ghosts, maybe more.
Maybe more.
So now, you can just, tell people all of that. You can tell them, the true story of the ghost who does your laundry. Or ghost laundry and makes ghost muffins. Which, maybe don't tell them about the muffins, because the muffins aren't very good.
Well, yeah, they're undead muffins.
Maybe don't let people eat spectral food, generally.
He kind of sits down and goes, okay. As he goes over to the box, he reaches in and he
gets a prize too.
He gets a prize and he hands it to Li Weiwei, or he holds it out to Li Weiwei and he says, "Check if this is what I think it is. Put this in the water in the lake where the kobolds are going. Thank you for this," he says. And does she take it or does she withhold?
There is a hesitation, but I think she takes it.
As she does, she sees what appears to be a perfect sphere, and as she holds it in her hand, it is rather warm to the touch.
Thank you.
Do you dream about that sphere?
No.
No, but I did, he says.
Does it remind me of anything specific?
Interesting. Was it a good dream?
Is it a good dream? Is that what you asked?
Sorry. I'm just repeating my joke that I've been running. I don't want to step on Ray. I'm done.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it seems as if this is something that's been used in a festival. what it calls to mind is probably something that you're aware of, which is a piece of dirt that has been worn and used so often or shaped so much that it takes on like a perfect sphere. It's a doradango in Japan.
Oh, yeah. I think she just kind of like holds it to her chest.
If I go take a nap, can I take another crack at the box? I'm cranky.
She may just need a nap in general.
It was not the most restful night we've had in an inn, and that's saying a lot.
Sure. He says he's been mind freaked in a lot of different ways.
And Okat runs into the dormitory and jumps into the bed and tries very hard to fall asleep very quickly.
As he's just like, well, I guess I'll get breakfast going. As he goes, usually people leave, but second bite of the apple, huh?
I got a mouse trap. I used one.
I got an amulet I'm putting in a tree. We effectively got the same thing.
I mean, you'll probably get something for doing that, though, just saying.
The satisfaction of healing nature.
Yes. Mr. Pavel, and I know that this has been a lot for you, but may I ask a quick question?
Mm-hmm.
Who ended up with the WYD? Did you end up with the theater mask thingy?
Yeah, she still has that.
Do you know anything about an amulet in the wall?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even know that my inn was haunted. So
Just, just wondering.
I didn't mean that to come off as snarky.
Oh, I fully understand. Again, this is a lot.
It's like a mask. It's a happy mask and then a sad mask.
He goes, there were a couple of women who stayed here who also tried to break the contract that we all signed when we agreed to stay at the inn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense. So I feel like it's a good thing that we're taking.
Wait, there's a contract?
You have to stay the night and not get harm of some kind. It was frustratingly vague.
Oh, that's while I was gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You yeah.
We should be better about catching you up after you've had a wander.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's
Not really, because I kind of needed to talk to my uncle, but yeah.
it's good to wander.
For sure. Of course you did.
Okat pokes her head out of the room. Does anyone have a sleep spell?
No.
You should count kobolds.
Give it a try. Ducks back in.
Do Okats dream of golden kobolds?
So I have to ask then, like, Moribund told us, like, this story about the clothes. They said, like, somebody came here and they were all wet and they paid to stay the night, but then they just went in the room and they took off their clothes and then they left naked.
Well, that was after they tried to break through the, also tried to do the thing with the chest, caused the alarm, and they took off like a shot.
Mm.
Did you get a good look at them?
A little bit, yeah. Had rather dark hair that went down to their shoulders, looked to be masculine, I think, and had a big scar running up their back.
Human?
Human, yes.
Like human or like humanoid?
Like human.
Okay.
Always getting up to weird shit, the humans.
Right, Pavel says?
Well, I mean, I don't know why they left the locket, but...
If they lost, if they got harmed, they said they would take something from us. The things we got were from previous people. I'd like to know who it was that lost the locket.
Oh.
So we got at least some description. But we should bring this back to the tree.
Yeah, which way did they run?
I believe they ran north, probably going towards Togshaven.
Well, that's convenient.
Mm.
I mean, I guess I'm not sure if are we going after them? Should we go after them? I mean, if we take it back to the tree, then they might just take it again.
Okat wanders back out. No, it's no good. I'm stuck with this dumb mousetrap forever.
Just keep it. I'll investigate it.
You did your best, kid.
Yeah.
We can come back sometime, maybe.
Yeah.
You're more you can.
Yeah, we can come back, right?
Oh, sure. Mm-hmm. Anytime.
It was an awful lot of fun.
Yeah, it really was.
Thanks for letting us scare you.
And the players choose the most fucked up inn as their home base.
To Perseverin's loud protestations.
No, he'd be into it because he would justify it by there being some weird, like, vortex of wonky dream shit happening. It's not everyone sharing the dream, but several people shared aspects, and at least 2 people manifested real objects or dreamt of real objects they were about to receive. So that's in his wheelhouse of spending time.
That's pretty cool.
He's just annoyed by the vague rules.
I mean, fair. Completely fair.
He's a grumpy man.
Well, and I think he said, like, ambiguity gets on, grinds Perseverin's gears.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so DM, the lake where the kobolds are going is north, right?
Yep.
Okay, all right. So we have the locket and we have the box. We should probably put the locket in the box.
I've already done that.
And if we want to go after the thief, they're going to Togshaven, which we were going to Togshaven too. And also, Perseverin, did you know that the kobolds are going to the lake? It's this week.
Oh, it's the festival.
Uh-huh.
I forgot. I've lost track of time.
I know. I didn't know either, but Bear said that that's where he's going because Barton's convocation is going to be there. And, like, I've always wanted to see the falling eggs. And if we go, maybe we can catch up and put this in the water.
And she just kind of holds up her sphere for a second.
Oh, cool. You got a dirt ball?
What?
I don't feel so bad now.
Are you poisoning their water? Have you been Jokerfied? Dragonborn word for gone crazy.
No, it's a Dorodongo.
Excuse me, it's a what?
You know, it's the Dorodongo. The eggs, they put them in the water and then they have to save them.
I haven't been to the festival, I'll be honest with you.
Well, I mean, neither have I, but I've always heard about it. Like, okay, all right. So you go to the lake, and then, like, one of the convocations has spent, like, a whole bunch of time making all of the eggs.
And she's going to hold up the egg, which is just a sphere of dirt.
And then all the other convocations, like, they take boats out and they go into the lake. And the hosting convocation, they throw them all into the lake, all a bunch at a big time, and it's a contest to see who can rescue the most eggs from the water before they dissolve.
Okay.
It sounds super fun, and I've always wanted to go.
You should go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's check it out.
Really?
I mean, yeah, you want to go see it? We can probably, we might be able to track down the amulet thief. That seems like a good
it's
use
right
of our
by
time.
Togshaven.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's on the way.
Okay.
And she's, like, literally just, like, bouncing in a circle.
What's a little sightseeing among adventurer friends?
Sure. Yeah.
As Luwewe is bouncing up and down, you hear the front door open as some heavy footsteps come in, and you hear the familiar voice of Bear. He's like, "Well, sorry that I missed it. How was it?"
She just goes running out into there to throw herself at him.
There she is. Okay. Wow. Nice rat trap, he says to you, Okat.
Thanks. Yeah. Mixed success, I would say.
Well, it's not about the prize. It's about the rat traps we found along the way, right?
Is it?
That's what I tell myself when I get a
Yeah.
rat trap.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to tell myself that too.
Wobbles, you notice that Bear kind of falls to you for a second as he seems to give you a quick once over, and you see that he seems mildly impressed by something. He goes, okay. Did you guys find the locket?
Hold up. I want to friggin' do something to discern what that's about.
Sure.
Just give me a look and go on living.
Look at me. I'll look at you. Quick draw with eyeball looking.
Yeah, give me an insight check to see if you're able to discern what that once over.
9.
God, the dice really hate you, Parker.
I think he's kind of proud that, like, Bear thinks I'm cool.
Like, yeah.
It just calms me down a bit.
Yeah. He goes, wow. Lily, I think you found yourself a pretty good group here.
Right?
Yeah.
They're the best. You should have seen us last night. We had this well, she still has it. Show him your mask.
Ooh, yeah, I put it on.
Oh. Whoa. No, wow. Whoa.
Got this guy.
Yeah,
Good.
and we went around and we were scaring Pavel, and then we scared a real ghost.
Yeah.
What?
That was cool.
Yeah, there's a ghost who works in the kitchen, and he's actually kind of nice. But we were scaring people. And we didn't know he was dead, so we went in there and we scared him, and he was actually scared of us.
And he's got a jealous cat.
Really jealous cat, but she's super pretty too.
Yeah.
What? How wonderful for everybody. He says, trying to be like, all right, they scared a ghost. I can follow this.
That sounds nice.
And then they have a jealous cat who's also a ghost. All right, yeah. Oh, wow. So this place is actually haunted?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Truth in advertising, you'll love to see it. Wait, you're closer to him. You knew where he had the gold that he had gotten earlier. He keeps it in pocket in his long jacket. And usually when he was moving about, you could hear it ringing or, jangling in that pocket. As you give him a big hug, you feel that there is nothing in there. No sound when you...
Yeah, it's pretty typical.
Yeah. As he's like, okay, well, that's... As he looks around, he's like, where'd Wobbles go?
I want to take this opportunity to try and get my ball bearings back.
As he says where Wobbles goes, she goes,
Grape. You're not gambling again, right?
No.
She's just squinting up at him.
No, I have, I have one big gamble that I'm working on for Togshaven, but I'll tell you that a little bit later.
I bet you a gold you're still gambling.
As much as I would like to take that bet, I am abstaining.
He's not still gambling. Question solved.
I mean, she was half trying to distract him from asking where Wobbles was.
And he goes, yeah, and also, we should get that boob map all sorted, right?
Oh, yeah.
What's that about? I forgot you had that.
Am I able to find these?
You are. As Wobbles is getting his ball bearings back, they were left in a very neat pile. And you hear mention of the boob map. I'm like, yeah, what is that?
And I put 50 ball bearings back in his bed again. No, 49, because he's going to expect an even number, so he's going to be just looking for that last one.
That's pretty good. With the mischievous spirit
This man just got his shit racked.
Yeah, but
Guy.
he was trying to prank us. He locked us in a room. I'm teaching him you don't prank unless you want to be pranked.
With Wobbles leaving the ball bearing 49, so he'll wander the halls for eternity looking for that 50th ball bearing. And Bear is exclaiming, well, let's talk about that boob map, which in this context isn't weird. we will leave it there for next time.
Thank you for listening to What's Your Damage Season 2, featuring Ray Palmer as Luwewe, Sadie Blake as Okot, Kate Ingram as Riz Parcheesi, Douglas Gale as Perseveron, Parker Postini as Wobbles Waggletop. Elliot Rose is our Dungeon Master. Audio engineering by Sadie Blake and Douglas Gale. All music created by Sadie Blake. Sound effect attributions can be found in the show notes.
Hey, thanks for listening to the show. You can find more of What's Your Damage on Apple Music and Spotify, or on our website, wydpod.com. We've got maps there, just gorgeous character art, and tons of lore from the world of Onisano. There's also a sign up for our newsletter, which features content warnings for all episodes at release, because that's important. And for those of you who want to chat with us on social media because you love us so much, you can find us at WYD Pod, and that's going to be WYD PODD, like Okot's tits, on Instagram and Threads, as well as others listed on our website. In case you don't like the first two, you can find us elsewhere, because trust me, we're there. I promise. We're there. So, like, stop by, say hi. We genuinely would love to hear from you.
What in the fudge brownie gumdrops was that?